Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Terry family, thank you for being here. I will always remember the poem, and I think I'm going to put this on my wall. I do not fear death, but I do fear the loss of my honor. I think that's something that hopefully every member of Congress can somehow remember. I think sometimes we worry too much about death, and in our case, death is, the next election. And too many of us forget that what we should be worried about is our honor and the honor of this nation. So thank you, Mrs. Terry, for raising such a great son. I have 5 children, and I cannot even imagine what you're going through. When did you, Mrs. Terry, when did you first hear that, I think you said you first heard about the weapons being purchased through the Operation Fast and Furious. You heard that through the media, or did you hear that from any of the agencies?
No, it was, excuse me, mostly on TV, the media, newspapers. I never really got a call about anything like that until it was brought out in the newspapers.
And how did you feel when you heard about that?
I just was flabbergasted. I didn't believe it at first.
Did you have any questions? Did any questions come to your mind when you started learning that maybe there was something? Because I think I heard about this when I was first elected. I'm a freshman here, and I was just first elected. And right after my election, I started hearing from people in my district about this. And we, in fact, were some of the first to call for a hearing here in Congress about this, and in the House. And what went through your mind? What were some of the thoughts that you had?
Well, I did ask a lot about how it happened, when it happened, why it happened, but never got no answers because nobody wanted to say anything.
So did you address these questions with the Department of Justice or any members of the Attorney General?
Yes.
And no one has answered those questions?
We got a lot of different answers.
Okay. To whom did you speak specifically? Do you remember?
Well, we've been to so many memorials, and I've talked to so many people. But I talked to a lot of his BORTEC friends that were on the unit that was with him, and they were like on a gag order, so they couldn't tell us nothing. They was like they didn't even want to talk to us.
Are you satisfied with the answers you're getting?
No.
No. Any of the members of the family, are you satisfied with the answers you're getting? Mr. Heyer?
I think I can speak for the family, Congressman, that there is a level of frustration for the family. I want to make it clear that our #1 goal is to pursue the prosecution of all the killers of Brian. That's our #1 goal. And the U.S. Attorney's Office in Tucson and the FBI is working very hard to do that. But I also think that I can speak for the family. We've talked about this morning, that there seems to be a separation, a distinct separation between Brian's murder investigation and the ATF Operation Gunrunner Fast and Furious operation. There seems to be a hesitancy to connect the two. So that part is very frustrating.
Can you tell me, Special Agent Casa, or any of the special agents, that's a great point. Why do you think there's this separation? Why are they making this separation between the murder of the agent and the Operation Gunrunner?
Simply put, this to reduce their liability in our ATF's role in this murder. Started with the straw purchase that wasn't interdicted and ends up in the murder of a law enforcement officer, by the sounds of it, a very honorable law enforcement officer.
Thank you.